By the king's decree, with brute force and hostility, beaten into submission, they were ripped from the bosom of Mama Africa, stripped of their birthrights, their identity, held in captivity, rendered powerless. They devoured us. Mass production, supply and demand. Through the Middle Passage, a human caravan, off to a strange land. A perilous voyage across the Atlantic Sea to be sold in the institution of slavery, altering and forever changing the course of history. Illegal contraband, livestock on display at the auction block, scorned, taunted, and mocked. Welcome to capitalism on Plymouth Rock. Exploitation to the highest degree, offering a no money back guarantee. From the onset, their mission was clear: divide and conquer. Their weapon of choice, intimidation and fear, death and despair. Our ancestors had no choice but to adhere. Impending danger was everywhere, lurking in the shadows, looming in the air. Lost in translation, suspended in time, for over 400 years they were left behind, held in bondage, whips, shackles, and sneers, blood, sweat, and tears. Their pleas fell on deaf ears. In 1863, the Emancipation Proclamation declared that all men were free, but the Lone Star State and the Confederacy did not agree. 2 years later, General Granger had to enforce Order Number 3. June 19th, 1865, for those who had the strength and the courage to survive, a new day had arrived. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, they were free at last. Juneteenth commenced the celebration of liberty. Freedom to emancipate themselves from mental slavery. Freedom to rise above the disparity. Freedom to seek justice and equality. Freedom to celebrate their heritage, their culture, their legacy. Freedom to walk the streets, heads held high with pride and dignity. Freedom to rewrite the pages of their history. As we celebrate this, our Independence Day, let's pay homage to our ancestors, those who have paved the way. Let's lift our voices in honor and say, Aminara Entue, Aminara Entue, Aminara Entue. Wusa, wusa, wusa. Freedom is ours today.